Move.
I'm Bailey, and drummer for Morning After. Okay. Yeah. My name is Bailey, and I'm the drummer for the Morning After.
My name is Stephanie, and I play bass in the Morning After.
Hi, I am Bree, and I front and sing and sometimes play bass in the Morning After.
Tonight on Band in Seattle, alternative punk four-piece The Morning After shreds through songs off their new EPs Blunt and Cynical, recorded live at Victory Studios. You're watching Band in Seattle.
The song Telecon is about a whale.
I watched Blackfish, I think I was a senior in high school, and that messed me up, as it probably does for everyone.
The whale, Telecon, who killed the SeaWorld worker. It's about that and about not exactly the entire problem of animal cruelty, but it definitely touches on it.
It's this song that just kind of like was just this ode to this creature that just never even had a chance. Like whales speak different languages and they're not multilingual, so they just are just angry at each other. They hurt themselves. They're suicidal.
We just wanted to write an angry to SeaWorld, really.
So my last band broke up. It was like the day after I graduated, actually. They all showed up and dumped me. And I mourned for a couple of weeks, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start a fun little punk band with all girls. We're gonna play 1 or 2 shows. And then it took me like a year to find 4 women to be in a room at the same time. First girl I jammed with was Anna Mariko Seymour, who's now in Boston going to Berkeley. She's a rock star. About 6 months of that and about 7 or 8 interviews and auditions of guitar players that never showed up. We met Stephanie and Mingo.
And I was like, oh, I play bass. And they were like, oh, that's perfect. But they were really looking at my guitar player at the time. I was like, well, she doesn't drive, so if you want her, I come with, kind of a thing. I thought I was auditioning to like be their singer and stuff, and so I was like, all right, and did my like punky screams and stuff, and we switched back and forth playing bass, just jamming, Bree and I did, and they were like, okay, well, you guys want to join?
Mingo had her health issues, she stepped down, and then Asti came along, and Asti was this cute little punk rocker. So we did that. About 3 months after that, we went to studio. We recorded pretty much all of Stay for Breakfast. We opened up for Bret Michaels and Warrant, did all the big crazy shows, just non-stop. And then reality kind of hit, and I had to go to school. Asti's health started to kind of slide a little bit. It was, a little bit of a rocky transition. Replacing people, especially like good term band leaving, you have to like casually like find your replacement. From there, we got Bailey.
I was actually at a School of Rock practice type of thing, and I was sitting down at this table with a ton of my friends, and they were like, yo, there's this cool all-girl band, and they're looking for a drummer. They're called The Morning After, and you should go audition. And I was like, oh my gosh, no, I'm not good enough. So I shot Bree a message. She got back to me a couple days later and was like, hey, so we can audition you tomorrow. Show up, and if you could learn 2 songs off the album, that'd be great. It was my first actual audition outside of anything School of Rock related, and I remember sitting at that drum set and my legs were like shaking.
She killed her audition. We knew right away that she was in, but we made her wait for like a month. And we were like, we have other people auditioning.
After the break, uncover more about The Morning After.
Don't ever go to Arizona or New Mexico in July. Don't.
It's like they like us or something. I know. Anyway, we're The Morning After, and this song's called Pill. Get it? There's a little monster in my cabinet. We play a while, I feel great. There's a little monster in my mom's bedroom cabinet.
Pill. This was the me and Stephanie song.
With our band name, The Morning After, a lot of people were like, oh, like the pill. And so it was kind of an obligatory, we have to write a song called Pill.
I really looked for Asti's input at the time because Asti was a medical student. What's the best way I can write a song about the opioid epidemic without offending someone? What's the best way I can do this and actually have it be still kind of like a fun, upbeat song? I've always written things that just have a sense of morbidity. Like, would you be mad if I wrote this? And she's like, I think it's fine.
Little lime monster dragged me out of bed. Oh, I don't feel so great. Play, forget it. I flushed him right away. Woke up this morning with some aches and pains. Drinking, won't go away. Oh, give me more. Back to the coach. Boy, how they stick when they go down your throat. Big pharma. Oh, mama, big pharma. Oh, mama, big pharma. Oh, mama, big pharma.
Hi, my name is Johnny Barrett, and I've been filling in for guitar in the morning after, and I'm also in the band Cashing in Karma.
We got Johnny kind of in a pinch. We were like, Johnny, we need you to play with us.
Couple months turned into a couple more months, and then, hey, do you want to record, the 2 EPs with us and also go on tour, and can we use your van? And
After we got Johnny, we decided to play let's play 10 shows this month, but we were just saving up because we wanted to go on tour.
I bought a 92 Chevy conversion van.
She may not look like much, but she's got it where it counts.
I think probably towards the end we'd put more than I bought the van for into it. But the tour itself was really fun. It was called the A Little Too DIY Tour because it was kind of our first venture out there and we didn't know what we were doing. And
Don't ever go to Arizona or New Mexico in July. Don't. We stayed up for like 4 days straight because we had to drive during the night. It was too rough. It was insane.
Full Lizard is about being too messed up on fun things. We used to have a friend who would hang out and every time we'd smoke a wacky tobacco, he'd be like, I'm a full lizard.
And our underage band member was not there.
Stephanie is amazing. I couldn't wish for a better bass player. She plays bass like no one I've ever played with before.
Completely self-taught, and she plays like her dad plays guitar. She plays her bass like a guitar. That's what everyone tells her. I'm actually learning the parts on keyboard that she's writing. What the did you do? But the second she walked in the room, I'm like, you're my best friend. I love you.
I knew her when she was in her first band, 5 Star, and she moved from Idaho to Seattle with that band. She loved the idea of singing, and she wanted to do more on the bass. And I think that with playing with The Morning After, she's become a lot more confident.
Okay, Little White Monster. I struggled writing something that could match the instrumentals.
It had stages, several stages.
Bailey just came up with this awesome drum beat and the rests and all this cool, sexy stuff that's all over the song that's amazing.
It's right about drug use and what it does to people, because I've seen it up close and personal, and it's not good.
Hill is it's essentially the story of a teenage girl going through their mom's medicine cabinet and then just getting way too down the rabbit hole, and Little White Monster is waking up in that mess and trying to get out.
Oh
When we return, you'll find out more about the morning after.
What am I gonna do?
That one is very dear to me because it's about my late cats.
Now we have a song to remember him by, and it's just a fun, goofy song about a cat.
Stephanie and Bailey were jamming on this, and Stephanie plays this bass line to me, and she's like, no, okay, all right, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. 2 minutes later, and then you come in, and I'm like, what am I gonna do?
Servers at the time. We were both vegetarian and we're only 1 year apart in age. We just really hit it off right off the bat. I thought she was kind of weird, kind of loud, but I'm kind of weird and kind of loud too.
Her songwriting, her ability to write lyrics, and the stuff she writes about and her phrasing, just it never ceases to amaze me. She's the best.
EP that we've released to date is Blunt. The next EP is going to be Cynical. It's like part 1 and part 2 of our transition into being a completely different band. Part 1, Blunt, is like saying goodbye to Stay for Breakfast, and part 2, Cynical, is like we're more angry now.
Here's what we are. We are blunt and we are cynical, and what can we do to really express that without it being just, a photo of us at a breakfast cafe? Like, we wanted to show that we've moved, we're evolving, we wanted to show growth, and that's kind of why we split it up into 2 EPs, because it's just so many different songs and sounds, because we've spent 2 years writing all this stuff.
Emmett, he's definitely gonna change our sound, for real. Some weird stuff is being produced right now. We're challenging him and he's challenging us, so we'll see what happens.
Won't you cover your cleavage for me? Excuse me, mister, please. Why don't you just cover up everything? Where's my stupid dress code? Am I a distraction to your work?
future of the band. I just want to make music that I can look at and think, wow, I'm so proud of that. Like, I enjoy listening to this. I want to make music that speaks to me, resonates with me, and also can resonate with other people.
I want to see them continue to go, and I want to see this, well, probably this. I just wanted to say thank you. It's been an amazing opportunity. I've learned a lot. It's been a great time just getting to know the three of you. You're all awesome. You know, rely on each other, and I think that you guys are gonna go far. Remember to be a unit, and that you can do it. Don't ever lose faith in that. I truly believe in you guys.
To uncover more of the music that moved you tonight, go to bandinseattle.com for more The Morning After.